somebody I believe in. Hold on to me. When I miss the light, the night is stolen. When I'm slamming all the doors you've opened, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I have reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. When I don't feel like I'm worth defending. When I'm tired of all my pretending, hold on to me. When I start to break in desperation, underneath the weight of expectations, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I have reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. I could rest here in your arms forever, 'cause I know nobody loves me better. Hold on to me. Hold on to me.
I'm so glad you guys are here today. It's a special day in the life of our church because it's Confirmation Sunday. Well, what is Confirmation Sunday? Thank you for asking. Confirmation Sunday is that day when the youth of our church, there's 4 of them this day, have been part of a study program with me over some months to learn more about the Christian faith, what it means to be a Christian person, what it means to be a disciple of Christ, what it means to be a child of God. And today, they are confirming God's love in their lives and confirming that they want to belong to this church. So it's an exciting day for them. It's an exciting day to remember the power of God in their lives. And when you get to be older, you can be part of that program. You can be confirmed too on a Confirmation Sunday. And one of the things you see up here on the table, these bags, these are gift bags that they get after the rite of confirmation. And there's all kinds of little things in there. But one of the things I put in there this time was a battery. And I'll tell you why this is in there. I think of our lives, your life, as a battery for God's love in the world. You're the way that God's love is made real in the world through who you are and how you act and the ways in which you work with other people in the world and make them feel valued and real important in this world. Because a lot of people forget that. So the energy of God comes through that Holy Spirit and into you to be active in the world in the name of God's love. But sometimes batteries go low, don't they? We use batteries for a lot of things, and you can tell when they sometimes go low. Batteries are in, this is one kind of battery. There's all kinds of different kinds of batteries, but there's batteries like in your phone and tablet, your car, your parents' car runs off of a battery, starts on a battery. This microphone I'm using has a battery. But didn't turn it off. But when they go low, they don't work so well. And it's the same thing with you. When your spirit gets weak, you know it. maybe you feel tired, maybe you feel lost, maybe you feel frustrated or angry or down or just don't have any energy in your life. You know it. And when that happens, you belong here in church, in worship. Because in worship, in Sunday school, and the different programming we have here at the church, that energy comes back on. You get recharged, right? You get recharged. That energy comes back alive in your heart and in your life, and you can go back out again into the world to share God's love in new ways. Without worship, that energy just keeps going down and down and down until you don't have any more. So worship is really important. Church is really important to keep that energy level up. So that's why I put this battery in the gift bags for them this time in this class, to remind you guys that when you start feeling low energy in your life, get yourself here. Get yourself to church, because this is where that energy comes back into your life. And you need that to be who you are and who God created you to be, not only here in this church, but more importantly, out in the world to share God's love in a world that really needs that love and that affirmation and empowerment and validation of people in your life and around the world, really. You can make a bigger difference than you realize as long as you keep that energy up in your life, that energy of God's love in who you are. All right? All right. Well, we're so glad that you're with us today. A special welcome especially to family and friends of our confirmands. It's great to have you with us today. If you're maybe haven't been here in a while, or especially glad to have you back with us today, do join us for a coffee hour directly following the worship service. And as I've said to the class, the confirmation class, don't leave too soon because people will want to greet you, and we'd like to take some pictures too of the class and everyone before you go. There is a cake, of course. If you haven't taken a look at that, do that before it gets cut up, if you want to take a picture of it. And feel free to, like I say, greet the confirmands and take photos and that sort of thing after the worship service today in the narthex. In keeping with Debbie's mission moment, this week's a busy one at the church. Starting on Tuesday, we'll be receiving the drop-off of yard sale items here at the church. And that'll continue through Friday noon. You can drop off items then. And there's a whole bunch of other announcements and details about the yard sale and planning for that in your bulletin and in the messenger, our weekly newsletter. Saturday is the yard sale itself. It's from 9 to 1 here at the church in the narthex. We'll have some stuff out front too as well. Great day in the life of our church. It's a great community builder. It's a great fundraiser. It's a great way of bringing people together for mission and to enliven the life of this church. Next Sunday is Communion Sunday. It's also, that means, of course, it's Food Pantry Sunday. We invite you to do a little shopping this week for the food pantries here in Melrose. Bring that with you to worship next Sunday, and we'll see that it gets distributed to those who are in need. After the worship service next Sunday is our spring congregational meeting, at which we will be looking at our annual report. There are copies of the annual report. It looks like this. They are in the narthex where you picked up your bulletin this morning, or if it was handed to you by a greeter. It's on the little table just on the other side of that wall there. Pick up one of these if you want to take a read of it before the next week's meeting. Because we'll be approving the reports that are in there, along with the slate of officers that is in there as well, which is also a main feature of that meeting. In keeping with the bylaws, we will now hear the reading of the warrant for the spring congregational meeting by Jill Geisler.
Warrant to the members of the First Congregational Church in Melrose, United Church of Christ. In accordance with the bylaws, the 776th spring meeting of the First Congregational Church in Melrose, UCC, is called to be held in the church on Sunday, June 2nd, 2024 at 11:15 a.m. This meeting is called by the deacons to act upon the following articles. Article 1, to receive and act upon the reports of staff members. Article 2, to receive and act upon the reports of the deacons. Article 3, to receive and act upon the reports of the deacons acting as a nominating committee and to elect deacons for terms beginning July 1st, 2024. Article 4, to transact such other business as may legally come before the meeting.
You did it. It's a good score. Should put a stopwatch on that one. That was great. A lot of great things going on here at the Life of First Congregational Church. We've had some wonderful activities this whole program year around our 175th anniversary. And if you would like to become more involved here at First Congregational Church, we would love that. We would love that. So do talk to me afterwards, or any of the other members of our church. Sign up on the guest registry there. Get to the weekly newsletter if you'd like that. And we hope you become more involved here. One of the ways that you can make manifest your statement of faith, who God is for you in your life right now, is by giving to First Congregational Church. We continue to take that in a contactless way. So there are offering plates at the exits to the narthex. And invite you to contribute in that way, or by way of the QR code in the bulletin, or by contributing your annual pledge, continuing to do that this year, or making a special offering here on Confirmation Sunday. We would love that. All of which would be a way of enlivening that Holy Spirit's presence in this place to communicate God's love and God's compassion and God's justice and hope into the wider world. As we sing the doxology now, contemplate your giving, which is invited. You know, as this service goes on and on, people talk faster. I don't know if you noticed that. People just go, let's get to coffee hour, right? So this reflection is only about 45 minutes, so we're good. No, it's short. But I did want to say, and just remark on how Confirmation Sunday always falls on or within the season of Pentecost. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but that's so appropriate. It's appropriate not just because confirmation is all about the movement of the Holy Spirit in the lives of our confirmands, that begins in baptism, as you mentioned, but also because of our approach to faith formation here at First Congregational Church. The Holy Spirit is the most enigmatic, unpredictable, creative, energetic aspect of God. Hear that again. The Holy Spirit is the most enigmatic, unpredictable, creative, energetic aspect of God. Every form of forward progress in the church has happened because of the presence of the Holy Spirit. Every form of forward progress in the world has taken place because of the presence of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit invites us to break outdated modes of thinking and believing. The Holy Spirit says that within the rich heritage and history of the church, there is you. There's you. And with that Holy Spirit's presence within you, you can envision new ways of encountering God, new ways of envisioning the church, new ways of being a Christian person. Today, then, is all about the Holy Spirit. It's about that Spirit's work in the lives of our confirmands, yes, but it's also about that Holy Spirit's work in your own life. Do you feel that presence? Do you feel that energy? Do you feel that invitation? I pray that all of us leave here this morning transformed. I pray that all of us leave here this morning knowing that we belong to God's love made manifest in this church and in our own hearts. May it be so.
Letting go of every single dream, I lay each one down at your feet. Every moment of my wandering never changes what you see. I've tried to win this war, I confess. My hands are weary, I need your rest. Mighty warrior, king of the fight, no matter what I face, you're by my side. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. Truth is, you know what tomorrow brings. There's not a day ahead you have not seen. So little things be my life and breath. I want what you want, Lord, and nothing less. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. I will trust in you. You are my strength and comfort. You are my steady hand. You are my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. Your ways are always higher. Your plans are always good. There's not a place where I'll go you've not already stood. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. I will trust in you. I will trust in you. I will trust in you.